Hello and whoa. Hello and welcome everyone to Super Robot Wars V. And we are just in giant robot anime heaven, apparently. This is a request from Eggroll, who is even kind enough to get this game for me. And if you're not familiar with Super Robot Wars, it's giant robots, the anime crossover. Oh goodness. But yeah, how is everyone doing this evening? Let me go ahead and get in here, and we'll go into the library just to keep things down. So we have a robot encyclopedia, character archives, terms, war primer, all this other stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, we got Crossbone Gundam. I think this is because I did try it a little bit, but you can expect a lot of different giant robot stuff in here. Is Code Geass in this one? I don't think so. Here is the cover for Robot Wars V. The one that sort of stands out to me is that Evangelion's in this one. And Space Battleship Yamamoto. But yeah. How is... Oh, listed in the back? Oh, excellent. Thank you, Eggroll. So, we've got Invincible Superman Zambot 3, Invincible Steelman Daitarn 3, Mobile Suit Gundam Z, Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ, Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack, Gundam Hathaway's Flash, Mobile Suit Crossbone Gundam Skullheart, Crossbone Gundam Steel 7, Mobile Suit Gundam C Destiny, Mobile Suit Gundam 00 Awakening of the Trailblazer, Mobile Suit Gundam UC, The Brave Express Might Gain, Martian successor Nadesco, the motion picture Prince of Darkness, Get a Robo Armageddon, Mazinger Edition Z, The Impact, Shin Mazinger Zero versus the Great General of Darkness, Full Metal Panic Fumafu, Full Metal Panic the Second Raid, Full Metal Panic the original novel version, Evangelion 1.0 You Are Not Alone, Evangelion 2.0 You Cannot Advance, Evangelion 3.0 You Cannot Redo, Star Blazers 2199, and Cross Ange Rondo of Angel and Dragon. I've watched a few of those series, but there's a lot of those I have not even touched. But yeah, this is Super Robot Wars V, a strategy RPG, long-running strategy crossover RPG featuring giant robot anime. So, exciting stuff all around for that as far as that's concerned. Some are a bit adult. Yeah, that happens. Alright, let's go ahead and just get this bad boy started. Hopefully everything sounds good, looks good. Smash Man, thank you very much for the Tier 1 subscription. 55 months now, saying, howdy Derrick. Have any thoughts on Mario Kart World Direct if you've seen it? I feel as though I was expecting more out of it since Nintendo was really pushing this Direct, but perhaps it's best we didn't know everything there is to know about the game right away. For me, at least, I hope to see more new and returning characters as time goes on. Yeah, I feel like they're still holding some things close to their chest, which is fine. I think a lot of the stages look a lot of fun. And let's see. I'm not going to worry about guidance mode. We're just going to get into it since we only have limited time. And I think the game's looking very good. There's some really fun stage designs. The idea that you can just roam around an open world really is going to appeal to Kai. I don't know. I'm excited for it. If I get a Switch 2, I'm going to get it. Yeah, it definitely feels like something like an overview for people who have not been closely following everything. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into standard mode. And who should we be? We got our A male protagonist, a tough guy who lives on the fast lane, a member of the Earth Federation Force's Lunar Special Tactical Lab Defense Force, formerly a mobile weaponry pilot with the Lunar Aviation Wing. Or our female, age 19, positive rookie who never loses hope, member of the Earth Federation Force's 3rd Special Tactical Lab Defense Force, has almost no combat experience and has been entrusted with odd jobs as a result. A lot of entries in this series were localized, but I forget if the reason is because of the Robotech rights or something else. I have no idea why that is. I know there's like, isn't there like 20 or so? No, we don't need to vote by poll. We don't need to do that. I'm just looking for general ideas. Let's see. Egg roll typically goes male. Yeah, he is definitely more grounded. That can't be standard outfit. That all looks good. I don't know what that other stuff means. That's fine. Is his robot any different? Since we know... No, it's the exact same. Alright. Anyway, let's get into this. There's a million SRW's games. Alright, $21.99. We're in Pluto airspace right now. The Yugiri, Kurama, and Abukuma are down. Other vessels also taking heavy fire. Commander! Hold. Incoming transmission from the enemy. Attention Earth fleet, surrender at once. How do you respond? Tell them we will never surrender. Sir? Never! Yes, sir. Earth fleet responding. Never! Oh, crap! Maybe. The Takao, Chokai, and Ashigawa are down. That's 99% of the fleet destroyed. Still no word from the Amaterasu? None confirmed, sir. Wait, I'm getting a signal. It's set a course at a high velocity. It will pass Venus momentarily, arriving at Mars within 10 minutes. May it find safe passage and land in the hands of the forces stationed there. Send an encrypted message HQ. Amano Iwato Hiraku. Is this picking up from anything, or are we just getting in media res? Yeah, the blood type sort of, from what I understand, it's sort of like a personality type thing. The First Fleet hereby ends this operation. Retreat. What is that destroyer doing? Whose ship is it? It's Lieutenant Commander Kodai Yukikaze's, Kodai's Yukikaze, sir. What are you doing, Kodai? Follow my lead. I will not flee, Commander Okita. That's an order, Kodai. The Yukikaze will hold the line and cover the Kirishima's retreat. We lost a lot of good men, but the operation was a success. We have to withdraw, Kodai. The fleet will be entirely decimated, sir. There will be no one left to protect Earth. With all due respect, sir, I cannot allow this place to be your grave. Earth needs men like you. The same goes for you. Follow us, Kodai. I appreciate you saying so, sir. I'll take your word for it. Follow us. You have to. Farewell, sir. Watch over Earth for me. Apologies, everyone. This ship will now charge into the enemy fleet. Apparently we just encountered a suicide pact with this one. I won't matter for this single session, but birthday and blood type do determine the character's spear command list. Okay. This is how Battleship Yamamoto begins. I see. I've only seen bits and pieces of Star Blazers. Orders, Commander? Maintain this course, Yamanami. Maintaining course. Don't die on me, Kodai. Good luck, Commander Okita. Earth's fate is in your hands. Pretty sure he died. Alright, we're around Mars. Everybody's all nicely lined up except for Pluto. Oh, I had to say A. Sherazad escape pod crash site. So that's the escape pod we're looking for? Yeah, I guess we were ordered to wait around on Mars so we could make contact with this. But I didn't think we'd witness a crash. Let's go check it out. We've got our orders. My brother's fighting near Pluto, and we've got to get that capsule. What the heck? She looks like the girl from Galley Express 999. Is she? She must have used this pod to escape. Unfortunately, she didn't make it here alive. Oh. She is a woman, right? Yeah, she's beautiful. What's this capsule she's holding? That must be what HQ wanted us to retrieve. I'm guessing they terraformed it. Hey, Karagosa. No worries. The Earth Federation, the first unifying body for all of humanity, marks the beginning of the new correct century in 2000, and the beginning of humankind's expansion into space. Some say it was also the beginning of a new era of war. The battle between the Earthnoids and Spacenoids that began with the 1-year war raged on through Char's rebellion, giving way to the so-called 10-year void. Now, 100 years later, humans have become a truly interstellar species, and it feels as though yet another new era is approaching. For years, humankind knew of a race of intelligent extraterrestrial life forms known as the Gamillans. The Federation was in shambles despite having rebuffed the Jupiter Empire in the Jupiter War. Once the Gamillans invaded, it seemed the Federation would be destroyed for good. The Gamillan Pluto frontline base then fired a planet bomb at Earth with devastating consequences. It's back against the wall, the Federation gambled on a last stand with the Gamillans near Pluto. In the midst of the M operation, an escape pod containing one of Earth's last hopes lands on Mars. Holy crap. There's a lot of, oh my god. Space battleship Kirishima, the sole surviving battleship of the M operation, makes its way to the back to Earth with the capsule collected from the escape pod on Mars. At the same time, a man from the moon returns to Earth with another symbol of hope. There's so many pronouns. There's so many pronouns. The new correct century is in opposition to the old correct century or the new wrong century. And no one speaks of the old wrong century. That one was really rough. I think we're in that one. Alright, the secret underground base Bono Masaki in Kyushu. Alright, here's our guy, Soji. Oh, and she's here too. Hold on. I've only traveled to Earth from the moon. It wasn't that long of a journey. And yet you've got quite a tan going. UV rays get pretty intense in space. The tan just proves I'm a pilot. Are you getting used to missions like this? Not really. I mean, I've only just been assigned to the defense unit guarding the lab. And now that I've come back to Earth, the lab might as well be defenseless. I see. But they can't leave a fit soldier like me with nothing to do, so I'm guessing that they need some muscle somewhere else. The food situation on the moon also hit rock bottom thanks to the M operation near Pluto. We're in the same situation here on Earth. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't worry though. We're still hopeful that things will improve. Hopeful, huh? Did I say something out of line? No, you're fine. I'm just happy to hear that word after so much time away. Well then, let's process the delivery. Roger that, otherwise I'll never get free of this assignment. Okay, ERS 100, these goods are under the auspices of the Lunar Lab. Delivery confirmed. Do you know the contents of this container? Classified. Also, I didn't really ask. But the researchers who entrusted me with it said that it'll give Earth some hope. Well, that's great news. We'll have all the hope we need. Though I can't imagine whatever's in this briefcase will have that much of an effect. This is how you watch multiple animes in one sitting. You basically go through all the stories through this game. Okay, so basically everything we listed here somehow is melded together into one. Well, I won't go cohesive, but one plot line. What's happening? We're under attack. The enemy must be after whatever you delivered. It's the Gamillans! As if the meteor strike wasn't enough, they've come to attack us head on. Wait, where are you going, Ensign Murakumo? I'm a pilot. When enemies attack, I return fire. I understand, but these attacks have already done considerable damage to the base. The hangar that housed your aircraft was destroyed. Wait, what? I'll escort you to the evac block. You'll be safe there. I've handed over the cargo, correct? Yes, you did. I'm clear to take a month off the second I complete this mission, which means I'm officially off the clock. Take it easy, Chitose. Wait, Ensign Murakumo. Gamillans, eh? It'd be rude not to pay them a visit, whether I can fight back or not. By the way, how's the sound levels on everything? Everything sound good? Somehow Magic Knight Ray Earth is in the next game? What the heck? Some of the stories already happened, but yes, they always meld the various anime into one plot in this franchise. Okay. Weird. We got a new one coming too, right? Oh, they're giant robots in Magic... I don't think I realized there was there's giant robots in Magic Knight Ray Earth. I'm sure it won't be long for them to put UC... whatever, the new Gundam anime in there. Whoa. What the? Hey, did you guys come to get a look at the Gamillans too? Negative. We got orders to intercept, but a mechanical failure has us grounded. We've wrecked a new Cosmo Zero. I'm sure we'll get an earful for it too. That sounds pretty rough. Well, you're safe for now at least. It looks like the Gamillans have retreated. Wait a minute. What's that? Looks like the wreckage of a battleship. Beats me. I just got back to Earth a few minutes ago. It's the Yamato. The what? This old shipwreck is exposed now that the oceans have dried up. Well, if a shipwreck in dry seas isn't a sign of the end times, I don't know what is. Here's hoping you're wrong about that. Man, Earth got messed up. SRWY. Okay. So we've missed W and X. Oh god. The planet bomb launched from Pluto wiped out the space colonies. When it hit Earth, the oceans evaporated, the air was polluted, and cities were leveled. The loss of life was staggering. Those who survived fled to underground shelters where scientists estimated humanity would survive only a year before collapsing completely. Those scientists underestimated humanity's resilience. Yeesh. Yeah, we missed WX. Yeah, we missed W and X. Humanity's fate now rests with the crew of one ship, the ship known as the Yamato. Federation Far East headquarters in Japan. I wonder what this is about. Me too. What exactly are they going to make us do? They got us together and made us wear these get-ups. What's going on? Maybe it's the escape plan. The Azumo plan? What do you think it is, Kodai? I have no idea. I'm here, Mamoru. Mamoru. You should be too. I recognize this guy. This guy is a classic design, this Okita. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Admiral Okita. He commanded the forces during M operation off Pluto. I've heard that battle was just a plan to distract the enemy while another ship headed for Mars. If so, did my brother die in vain? You were here because you received specialized training as crew selected for the Azumo plan. Oh my god, there actually is an X and a W? Oh my god, of course. X is after this and W is on 3DS. There's no real order to the lettering, of course. I don't know what Endless Frontier is, Rusty, so I'm going to go with no. To be fair, and to be honest, I haven't watched a ton of giant robot anime. I am here today to present your official roles to you. But this is by no means an escape plan. First, I want you to watch this. It's a video message we recovered during the Battle of Pluto. Is this what was inside that capsule we brought back with us? I am Starsha of Iskandar. Who is this? She just told you. Now more than ever, your beloved Earth faces destruction at the hands of the Gamillans. The Gamillans. Knowing this, 1 year ago I entrusted the blueprints for the wave motion engine to my sister Eurisha and sent her to Earth. If you can decipher the blueprints and finish the engine, you can travel to Iskandar. On Iskandar, we have systems capable of removing pollution and restoring planets. Is she serious? Unfortunately, I currently have no way of transporting these systems to Earth. What I can do is have my sister Sasha hand deliver the latest model of the Wave Motion Core, which drives the Wave Motion Engine. It is my firm belief that you will conquer any unforeseen hardships en route to Iskandar. Okay, so we're definitely using the space Star Blazer as a basis for everything. Oh yeah, she's definitely got those old anime eyelashes, like from the straight up from the 70s. Oh, like Project Crosstown, I see. Oh, Endless Frontier is was that the Monolith Soft game that featured Cosmos and had a certain animation with her super that involved her shirt? Anyway, 1 year, 1 year ago, Earth received the wave motion engine schematics from Iskandar. We used it to complete a ship capable of interstellar travel. I didn't think interstellar travel was even possible. Its name is the Yamato. I've heard that somewhere before. According to the information in the capsule, Iskandar is located 168,000 light years from Earth in the large Magellanic Cloud. Jeez. Okay, that's that one. Okay, I'm familiar with that one from the Zeno retrospective. That makes it a 336,000 light-year round trip, unlike any humans have ever experienced. This is not a mandatory mission. Those who wish to stay behind may do so. We set sail tomorrow morning at 0600 hours. Lateness will be taken as a desire to stay. So it's true. It really was the Izumo plan. And I guess we've got a choice to make. We're making the long journey to Iskandar. Dismissed. Lots of text. Half the game is a novel. Why am I not surprised? Yo, Chitose. Everything going okay? You're acting rather familiar, Ensign. We've known each other for a whole week. I think we've gotten to know each other by now. I disagree. Okay. So how do we get to know each other better? You can start by calling me my name. I'd prefer not to, Ensign. I was just joking. Wow, tough crowd. Anyway, how are things with the ERS 100? Did you ever figure out what it was? No, I'm just a guard of sorts, so I don't get involved with the details of research. You seem a little down today. Did that attack from the Gamillion shake you up a bit, or is it something else? I mean, that attack hit this area pretty hard. But our hope springs eternal. Ah, the Yamato, right? I heard all about that. It leaves tomorrow, you know. I'm aware. So is that what's got you down? Are you thinking about it? I've already asked for permission to board. I was denied. Oh. I've dreamed of riding aboard the Yamato ever since I was stationed here. It's Earth's last hope after all. I can see why you'd be drawn to it. I know why they denied me. I have next to no combat experience. I'm basically a rookie. Well, yes. I mean, thank you, Ensign, but I have no need for your second-rate attempts at consolation. If you'll excuse me. Second rate? Is that a dig at my rank? Namco Cross Capcom, Endless Frontier, and Project Crosstown are all collab projects between Monolith and Band Presto. Oh, okay. She's a tough talker, but I'll bet she's a big softie. A long journey. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's not the game or anything like that. It's just you've seen me read a bunch of text all at once before, and I've gotten yawny. This is also why I changed my game request from this to XCOM. Less reading. How long are these games anyway? I honestly don't know. Well, now that I've got the time, I should probably see off whoever's staying or going. I mean, I kind of have to anyway. It's my duty. Officer Kodai. So you're the one. Lieutenant Junior Grade Kato, appointed aircraft squad captain. You have my apologies. For what? The restrictions after I piloted the Cosmo Zero without permission? I'm not upset about that. It was my fault anyway. Then let me just say this. I'll take orders from you because you're my superior. Much appreciated. But you'll pay if you get anyone needlessly killed. Well, you won't have to worry about that. I'd better not have to. That will be all, Lieutenant. I'm not joking around. There are so many characters being introduced. Completionist requires a couple of playthroughs, depending on if you read the story, so 30 to 60 hours. Okay, so not massive. The V is a stealth joke because this is a back to basics game long after the 4 original classic timeline games. Okay. Oh man. It'd be kind of funny to look up the actual order of all this. It also gives you a sense of like what was the popular and classic anime of the time. Like 49 separate entries. My God. And we've only gotten what? 2? 3? So he's the tactical officer? What are you doing here, Yamamoto? I thought you were assigned to accounting. Yes, sir. Returning now, sir. Okay. Okay, time to get things sorted. Are you tactical officer Kodai? Whoa, is something wrong? Not at all. You just startled me, miss. Incredible. She looks almost exactly like the Iskandarian woman we saw on Mars. I'm Operations Officer Yuki Mori. It is a pleasure to meet you, sir. Where's the commander? He's, where is Commander Okita? He's in his quarters, I think. Thanks. What was that all about? Oh wow, there's fan translations of 20 plus. Holy cow. Excuse me, sir. Ah, you must be the tactical officer. What is it? Sir, I'm the brother of Mamoru Kodai, commanding officer of the Yukikaze. I see. Continue. I've heard the M operation was a diversion to ensure the Iskandarian ship's safe passage. Did the men and women on the front lines know that? Mamoru Kodai was a fine man and an exemplary serviceman, and I was the one who ordered him to his death. How? I'm sorry, son. One more thing, Commander Okita. Okay, why are you lying? You didn't order him anything. Go ahead. Regarding my appointment as tactical officer. Sir, frankly speaking, I'm not qualified. Frankly speaking, all the other candidates under consideration for leadership positions were killed in the attack on this base. But, let me finish. The man who was to fill your position was none other than your brother Mamoru. You can't be serious. I had a look at your record. I determined that you can adequately perform your duties. Now it's up to you to do so. Understood, sir. Dismissed. Endless Frontier counts as a spin-off. Okay. Ah, Shima. Hey, Kodai. Sorry I'm late. You wanted to see me about something? Never mind. I've taken care of it. That should be everyone. Indeed. Executive Officer Lieutenant Commander Shiro Sanada. Sir. Engineering Officer Lieutenant Commander Hikozaimon Tokugawa. Sir. Man, he has some very big eyes. Head Navigator Lieutenant Daisuke Shima. Sir. Operations Officer Lieutenant Yuki Mori. Sir. Tactical Officer Lieutenant Susumu Kodai. Sir. I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. I'm saying sir a lot. Hello, Jane and Buck. The enemy is attacking. Comms officer, confirm situation with HQ. Reply from HQ. Interstellar ballistic munitions confirmed. They're headed for Earth, for this ship. Honestly, this just reminded me of the beginning of Xenogears, if you've ever seen that. Yeah, it definitely feels like the first episode of an anime. So the last attack was just a way to make sure the Yamato actually existed. Can't we set sail yet? What the hell? Starting the wave motion engine requires a large amount of electrical power. What the heck is that? That's a good question. Also, who the hell are you? Characters keep showing up. Why? The Yamato's autonomous subcomputer, AU-09. Please address me as the analyzer. Tokugawa, Oh, it's the new analysis machine. Tokugawa, go order engineering to start the wave motion engine. Roger. Battle stations, everyone. The enemy will send more than missiles. What the? Incoming transmission from HQ. Enemy forces are closing in on the Yamato. That's the last thing we needed. It's the Gamillans. They're here. No. That's Chitose's lab. Ugh, now it's personal. These Gamillans are the worst. Is anybody there? Chitose, say something. Damn, do these Gamillans think they can just come in here and do whatever they want? Wait a minute, this lab has its own hangar? Is this a mobile suit? No, that can't be right. Maybe it's some sort of machine they were working on. Whatever it is, it just needs to start up so I can borrow it for a minute. I've got to, for Chitose's sake. For Earth's sake. Where'd this guy come from? It's not looking good. The base's defense force has been wiped out. Damn, can't we mobilize the Falcon? Commander? For now, we wait. Are you sure? Kodai, look, some of the defense force is still alive. What is that thing doing? What is with this thing? It's armed to the teeth and accelerates like a bat out of hell. Did they consider the pilot for even a second? The cockpit is really solidly built, which tells me that you could fly it even without a proper suit. Even so, something's not right here. But maybe, just maybe, this is what we need to keep those Gamillans from wiping us off the map. Do you think it's malfunctioning? I can't tell. Transmission from the machine. It says, I've got this. Let it take the front line. Focus on launching this ship. Roger. I don't know, the Yamato's looking pretty busted. What were they thinking when they built this? It's even got its own repair apparatus, as if all these weapons weren't enough. The stupid acceleration. The G-force will crush me if I fight for too long in this thing. I better make it quick. This is for you, Chitose. Come at me, Gamillans. Is she dead? Oh my. Alright, so, defeat all enemies. Map is clear once you meet the victory conditions displayed in blue. Do not let the Vang Ray be defeated. Use all the weapons equipped on the Vang Ray before defeating all enemies. Alright, we got gameplay. Well, all we can do is the... That'll work. This is the game original mech. Best part of this series incoming. Alright. Seriously, this thing isn't just loaded for bear, it's overloaded, period. They slapped a huge thruster on it to get its heavy armor in the air, and the weapon controls make no sense. Did anyone consider the pilot? Hey, voice acting, I don't have to talk. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, nice. Crap, what was the thing you wanted us to use all of? Is it all X actions? Oh, is there a way to look that up? Use all weapons. Okay, so just attack again. Oh, okay. That's about all I could do. Oh, nice. Got a crit. Bet this would come in handy if I learned how to control it. It's crazy strong. Yeah, this is my kind of machine. Knowing a weapon like this is in our arsenal could keep us going in these dark times. Soji's VA is Takuya Kirimoto. Who is that? No, I'm not caught up on. We're still in Dressrosa, Gold member. Oh, hey, here's a different weapon. The Positron Impact Turret Jinrai. These names. I like how this alien race just looks like humans. Jeez. That feels like overkill. Oh, that's just badass. Hey, level up. I'm gonna guess 1 to 5. How do I use this thing? Bless you. Move and fire. No, that's the positron for that one. Compared to other attacks in this game, this guy's attacks can be considered light. Oh my gosh. Range. Oh, I can move and then not attack. Okay. So I could technically just stay here and he'll come to me and I'll be fine. Fine. Right? Let him come to you, go to action before combat starts and choose Gecko. Got it. Oh, here we go. So rather than... So we'll defend rather than try to kill him. Alright, now we should be good. There we go. Railgun Gecko. That was like the least impressive attack. Sweet, 10,000 bonus money. Seriously though, this machine isn't just armed, it's like someone stuck arms and legs on a giant weapon and called it a day. I would love to know what went through their heads when they were designing this beast. Well, at least I survived another day. Time to survey the damage. What's the situation, Tokugawa? We don't have the power to start the... Electricity coming right up, old man. Sorry for the wait. I thought we were going to fall short even if we used all the power in the Far East. And yet, look. Hang on, Okita. We're diverting power to the Yamato from Africa, Eurasia, and North America. The world pins its hopes on the Yamato, sir. Yeah, combat animation is great. No worries, Kobama. Oh, really, Foss 56? That's cool. They were fans of the games before they even got their characters in. This has to be just a clip from the anime. What just... Oh, yeah. The ship that served as the inspiration for the Hadoken. Everyone, get to your posts. You can choose what weapon you respond with action attack, but it won't really matter anymore beyond the intro mission. Okay. Thank you, Sumo Moeni. Oh, that's way fancier. They love showing the technical aspects of how this all works in these shows. No, the Yamato's been hit. That explosion was immense. It must have vaporized the entire ship. You spoke too soon. The Yamato is intact. Disable wave motion barrier. No damage to report, sir. We did it. We survived. Kodai. Sir. Well done. Thank you, sir. Come on, give yourself a pat on the back. We've got a long, long journey ahead of us. One unlike any mankind has undertaken. I can't congratulate myself just yet. I did not see that coming. How did that shipwreck turn into the Yamato? Godspeed, Yamato. My hopes and dreams are with you. Chitose's too. Ensign Murakumo Soji and the Vangray are ordered to join the Yamato. Great, another set of orders from out of nowhere. I guess this thing is the Vangray. Looks like the hatch is open after all. This feels right somehow. I must be destined to hitch a ride on Earth's last great hope. I better get to it. Let's go, Vangray. You're my partner in crime now. We are embarking on a 168,000 light-year journey to Iskandar. Steel yourselves. The Yamato's battle has just begun. So our other player character just died, I'm guessing. Unless she somehow got on the ship too. We're getting Witch from Mercury in a new game, which is neat. I'm sure the current Gundam will get represented in the next one as well. Alright, I'm successfully docked. So this is the fabled Yamato's hangar. I wonder if my little Vangray will be okay here. There's nothing but weapons on this ship. Fits right in. Hey, she is alive. Ensign Murakumo. That is you, isn't it? Chitose, you made it. Indeed I did. I got to the evacuation block just before the attack started. All of a sudden I got the order to board the Yamato. You're kidding. That kind of 11th hour order must mean they're really understaffed. Hold it right there. We have you surrounded. Don't even think about moving. Who are you guys? We're the Yamato's security detail, and I'm its captain, Lieutenant Junior Grade Shinya Ito. I am to apprehend the stowaways. Stowaways? Are you referring to us? We've determined that you have boarded this ship without permission. That will be all, Officer Hoshina. Detain the stowaways quickly. Yes, sir. Hey, wait a minute. Just watch it, mister. I brought a strange new machine onto the ship, and she got a mysterious order to board. And then we get detained? What's going on here? G-Quacks is how they pronounce that one. Now I've heard in the last recording that Brandon and I did, he's actually talked about it a bit because he's a huge Gundam head. I didn't realize there was an alternate story where it's what if the Federation lost the what is it, the 1 year war? The original Mobile Suit Gundam. Let's go ahead and save. I don't know what any of this means. Altitude 2400, speed 28,000 and rising. Exiting Earth's atmosphere, switching to thrusters. Goodbye, Earth. Yeesh. First the seas evaporated, then Gamilla's invasive plants took root and ruined the land. To think we used to call it the pale blue dot when we were younger. Now I just wonder if it's even possible to save it. Is that a lack of confidence I hear? Absolutely not. There's a ship off the starboard bow, one of ours. It's the Kirishima. They must have dodged enemy fire, hanging on till the bitter end. Okita, my brother in arms, I know what your body's been through. But the choice is yours. If this is what you want, I won't stand in your way. Godspeed, we're counting on you. Incoming transmission from Commander Hijikata. May the seas be calm and your battles victorious. So long, Pops. Pops? Oh, Commander Hijikata was my guardian for a little while. I guess it kind of slipped out. I see. The Earth is yours now, Hijikata. We're counting on you. We will soon pass by the moon, charting a course for Mars at cruising speed. Good luck, Yamato. The fate of the Earth rests on your shoulders. We're still in the solar system and we got to travel 168,000 light years. Oh, probably for a while, Ogrepon. We know of 2 more games coming to the system. Oh, references to the real Shinsengumi. Interesting. Ugh. Now, are you going to tell me the truth? You mean the truth we've already been telling you? I piloted the Vangray of my own free will. Then I got orders to board the Yamato, so I did. That's it. Those are the facts. Getting upset, are we? How could I not? I put my life on the line to defend Earth, and I get a strange order for my trouble. And what thanks do I get for following orders? An interrogation at gunpoint. What the heck kind of logic is that? This is a strange situation for us as well. We have a lot of questions. As you said, Ensign Murakumo, the Yamato's hatch was open at the time of your arrival, and Ensign Kisaragi also passed through the checkpoint without incident when she arrived. Exactly, which means that somebody must have sent out these orders during the confusion surrounding the launch. So how about instead of taking it out on us, you focus your efforts on finding out who's pulling the strings aboard your ship? Pulling strings, you say? Suppose what? Suppose we are stowaways. What then? Are you going to send us back to Earth? A fine question. We're already at cruising speed, and at present, this voyage is time sensitive. We certainly can't turn back, nor do we have a craft with which to send you back. So we get to stay aboard then. Don't get too excited. He could still blast us into space like they did the stowaways back in the day. We've come a long way since the age of exploration. We're not to lay a finger on you until Commander Okita has been informed of the current situation. Ah yes, how could I forget the long arm of Juzo Okita? You know the commander of the Yamato? I mean, I know of him. So we have reached an impasse. You don't appear to be lying, but... And that will be all, Officer Hoshina. These two are free to go. Are you kidding? They've been assigned to the tactical officer for the time being. That would be me, Lieutenant Susumu Kodai. I have taken responsibility for you. You're the one I was with. It's been a while, Ensign Murakumo. I didn't think we'd meet again quite like this. We met on a dormant Yamato. It makes sense that we meet again when it awoke. Oh man, if this were a romance, I'd be falling deeply, madly in love with you right now. I didn't come here to listen to your comedy routine. I came to ask about that weapon you rode in on, the Vangray. I want to know everything you do. I would like you and Ensign Kisaragi to accompany me to the hangar. Aye aye, Captain. Welcome aboard, Ensign Kisaragi. Thank you, sir. I shall dedicate myself to fighting on Earth's behalf as a proud member of Yamato's crew. I admire your resolve. This way, please. Thanks for everything, Hoshina. Hold down the fort while we're going, okay? They certainly got released pretty quickly. Likely because security released a statement proclaiming their innocence as well. Why? Apparently they may be allies that were routed, whatever. That's absurd. Either way, I think we'd better keep them on their toes for a bit. Starting with assigning a security detail to keep an eye on them. Understood. All depends on when it's actually available, Ogrepon. I have no idea. The Gundams I've watched here is live. I first got into Gundam thanks to Gundam Wing, because that was the first time one that premiered on Toonami. I own the Blu-ray to the original Mobile Suit Gundam, but I never got the chance to actually watch it. One of my favorite Gundams that I've seen is 8th MS Team, but that's just a short. And I think I watched like the first couple episodes of Gundam Seed, but not much beyond that. I'm trying to think if there's any other Gundams I've watched. That's all I know. Not off the top of my head. Oh, G Gundam. G Gundam as well. Officer Sanada, I brought Ensigns Murakumo Soji and Chitose Kisaragi with me. Thank you, Kodai. Ensign Murakumo, I am Lieutenant Commander Shiro Sanada, the Executive and Technical Officer. Lieutenant Nimi and I have been examining the machine you were piloting. Lieutenant Kaoru Nimi, Information Officer. A pleasure. Wow, you said a pleasure. Does that mean I'm officially one of the crew? That's up to the commander. That said, he's taken great interest in your choice of fighter. The great Juzo Okita is interested in this thing? We analyzed it for potential threats, but found none. It's dangerous though, for sure. You've got that right. Based on its construction, we thought it was a type of mobile suit, but we couldn't find any schematics for it in our database, which means it was a custom design made without proper clearance from the Federation. You know anything about this, Chitose? I just borrowed it from the hangar in the tactical lab. I was part of the defense force in name only. I did odd jobs around the lab, not research. And there you have it, officer. I certainly didn't really ask questions before I hopped in, so that's all I really know. It's got weapons and thrusters jammed into every corner and even has its own repair apparatus. It's some sort of conceptual design or something. If I had to guess, I'd say only an idiot would try their hand at piloting it. And you were just the idiot for the job. Ordinarily, I'd object, but I can't argue with the superior intellect of such a beautiful officer. Ensign Murakumo, that was uncalled for. He's not the first to pull a stunt like that. Life's too short. Live it up. That's my motto anyway. I agree with him. Which part? About me being an idiot or my motto? Neither. I'm talking about the Vangrei's balance, or lack thereof. It's about to collapse under the weight of its own feature set. The only thing that seems to be holding it all together is its incredible operating system. And my piloting skills, of course. You're handling quite a load there, rookie. Who, me? Precisely. I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade Saburo Kato, captain of the aircraft squad to which you've been assigned. And I'm Ensign Hiroki Shinohara, the vice captain. Welcome aboard. Let's see. Seen OG, Wing, Seed, see Destiny, 00, Unicorn, and IBO. Wing, G, Seed, and 00 are the ones I've seen. Yeah. There's like 20 or 30 different Mobile Gundam series, isn't there? And some take place in the original timeline. A lot don't. Ensign Murakumo Soji, at your service. And here I was prepared for a snide comment. You seem to understand the pilot's code. I've had it drilled into me, sir. A pilot to the core. Well, Kato, I'll leave the rest to you now that I've introduced you two. Kodai, Nimi, let's go. It's almost time for the briefing. Ensign Murakumo, you should know that that machine has some sort of pilot verification system on board. No one but you can pilot it now. You and I are going to analyze it when we have more time. Yes, sir. I want to learn more about my partner as well, so I'd be happy to oblige. Good. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, Officer Nimi, don't you want to ask about my personal details? And my bid to reconsider him bite comes back to bite me. Is that how you feel? I'm pretty excited about the appearance of my new rival. Are you and Murakumo both pilots, Ensign Shinohara? Blah. Well, since you asked, I should tell you all about perhaps another time. First, we need to have a look at the Vangrai. Yes, sir. Although the fact that the technical officer didn't find anything tells me we won't have much insight. Hey, Captain, who do I report to right now? Right now, you're in the Reserve Corps. You and Kisaragi will be assisting us with some urgent work in accounting. Accounting, huh? It's like taking inventory and such. Well, there's a first time for everything. Hello, Kato. Might these be the new recruits who have been assigned to accounting? They sure are. Good luck, Akira. I'm Ensign Akira Yamamoto. Allow me to show you the accounting department. Bah. Oh yeah, the accounting life looks thrilling. I'll only say this once, Murakumo. If you so much as lay a finger on Akira, you'll have to contend with the entire aircraft squad. Roger that, loud and clear. Don't worry, Lieutenant Kato. I'll keep an eye on Ensign Murakumo. Okay then, let's go. I'll start by introducing you to Lieutenant Harada. That Murakumo guy. I'll show him what happens when people ignore my advice. Careful now, Captain. Daughter of a fallen comrade or not, you're getting a little overprotective of Akira. I know I can't do anything about it, but I just can't take his attitude. Captain, look at this. Have you seen his jacket? So he's a lunar aviation pilot. What's that got to do with anything? Take another look. That emblem. He's part of the 25th Squadron. What? I see. So he's a survivor. So, Aki, where exactly is the Yamato right now? Where do the Yamato's coordinates at present, Ensign Yamamoto? I hear we're heading for Mars. Mars? Like on the way to Iskandar or something? I don't know the specifics, but it sounds like we'll need to stop there to restock before continuing. Whoa, you've got red eyes. Are you from Mars? I am. I was raised in Arcadia City. I've heard that between the Jupiter War and the attacks from the Gamillas, almost everyone returned to Earth. So why would the Yamato be headed for Mars? Alright. I was not prepared for this, I'll be honest. I'll be right back, everyone. I need water. I don't have enough water for all this. So you, rather than the smooth jazz here, we're going to use my be right back screen. I'm going to just fill my water bottle up and be right back, because my mouth is getting dry quick. Be right back, everyone. Okay, I am back. Got some water. Didn't realize I had my intro stuff playing in the intermission screen. I didn't have call music, I had the intro music, so sorry. Got that fixed up before we came back. Alright, let's see what's going on in this war room. Ladies and gentlemen, even at the speed of light, the journey to Iskandar and back would take 336,000 years. We're in it for the long haul. Yep. We have to make that journey in just 1 year. How do we... In order to accomplish this, we will have to surpass light speed, traveling instead at warp speed. We will open an artificial wormhole and use it to travel substantially faster than the speed of light, emerging at our destination on the other end. I'm not an expert, but is that even possible? Theoretically, yes. If our timing is off, however, it is entirely possible that we could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. In other words, we must be extremely careful when using the wave motion engine. Unfortunately, we left Earth without one of the parts needed to ensure the engine's safe operation. Now I get it. The part we need must be on the Martian base. Earth has already run out of the resources and equipment needed to build a proper spaceship. We believe the only capacitors capable of driving the wave motion engine are on Mars. And if there were any troops left on Mars, we wouldn't even have to land. They could just send it to us. In your dreams, there isn't a single soul left on that rock. Mars was declared officially deserted after everyone emigrated and the army withdrew. But some people have fled to Mars now that the Camillans have focused their attacks on Earth. Now that you mention it, your crew was stationed on Mars in order to make contact with the Iskandarian envoy, wasn't it, Kodai? We were, and now that Mars is no longer under attack, some people are trying to eke out a living there. Remember, we have an obligation to save the other planets of the solar system if we are to save Earth. Yes, sir. What's wrong, Maury? Sasha's been laid to rest on Mars, hasn't she? All alone. Yes, she has. Well, that's good, Simamwani. Alright. Scenario 2, the Pirates of Mars. Should have expected space pirates. There's always space pirates. We have completed our descent. I'll have visuals on the Altinia base shortly. That's definitely the Altinia base site. Looks like we're in for a lonely landing, though. We can't waste a lot of time. Let's get the materials we need and get to work. I'm picking something up on radar. It's a mobile suit inbound. Based on the type, it belongs to the Jupiter Empire. Impossible. I thought they got wiped out in the Jupiter War 2 years ago. Jupiter's ghosts have resurrected on Mars, haven't they? Based on a quick survey of the situation, it looks like they've commandeered the Altinia base altogether. Commander, the Jupiter Empire has entered combat preparations. Ihara, open every communications channel we've got. Yes, sir. This is Juzo Okita, commander of the Earth Federation Forces Yamato. We require materials from the Altinia base for a mission of great import for all humanity. We wish to negotiate for the materials we need. They're attacking! I guess they're not open to negotiating. They're forcing our hand. Wait, Commander! The Yamato is designed to fight against the Gamillas. Turning its cannons on humans would... The Yamato was built to make the journey to Iskandar, Kodai. You would do well to remember that. Human or not, they are obstacles on the journey to Iskandar. Even if they're from Earth? We fight evil, Kodai. But, I'll say it again, we fight evil. Especially the evil that finds its ways to people's hearts. Get to your battle stations, everyone. The battle to reclaim the Altinia base begins now. All gunners, prepare to fire. Gunners, prepare to fire. We must crush all opponents that stand in the way of our progress. That's an order. Alright, so defeat all enemies. Before a map clear, defeat at least 4 enemy units with 1 ally pilot. You can check your kills on the tactical report screen. If enemy killed by a support attack, the kill will count towards the pilot who supported. At least 4 with an ally pilot. I don't think we have any ally pilots. Oh, go to suspend and end?
Balance だ。大切なのはバランスだ。ゲームも人生もな。何事もやりすぎは良くない。つか良くない。中核を無視してやりすぎているとこうなる。以上、ゲイツ先生の人生講座でした。また来週。
I have no idea who that dude is. There are multiple next episode endings. They break the fourth wall. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's just get up there and see what happens. Oh, I watched Full Metal Panic, but it's been a long time. I don't remember that character at all. Okay. Oh wow, we have a lot. Let's do it. Attention crew, this will be our first substantial battle of the Yamato. However, we must not lose sight of our mission, which is to travel to Iskandar at all costs. Think of this as a mission to not to eradicate our enemies, but to extend our lives. Oh, we have a lot more HP than them. What kind of weapon is that? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Why not? Once we see all the attacks, then I'll start doing that. Oh, we got a propellant tank. Let's see. Let's try the shock cannon. Hey, Etherville. I love how this ship really does just look like a battleship. Oh, that's cool. Screw this guy in particular, apparently. Apparently not. A shield defend. Kill count is what players balance in this franchise. Everyone gets a passive ace bonus once they reach a score of 60 kills, but there are also secrets tied to kill counts, and a few of the ace passes are much more valuable than the rest. Ah, okay. I still find it ridiculous that that's how that thing attacks. Alright, so much for that, dude. Hey, repair kit. Ah, Sonata's up. Oh! Wait, how'd they get... I don't know how it works. Oh, I know. I just want to see them all. Egg roll. That's all. Isn't the aircraft squad going to deploy? We have no orders to do so. I can understand that call if these were Gamillans, but the fact that we're facing off against mobile suits says to me that we should be out there too. I guess Commander Ukita is treating this as like a test run for the Yamato. I'm picking up more signals on radar. We've got more mobile suits inbound. Enemy reinforcements? Does that Gundam have a skull on it? Commander, they're crossbone Gundams. The Crossbones? The same pirates who brought rooted the enemy in the Jupiter War? I can't believe they're on Mars. Incoming transmission from the Gundam. Reading verbatim. This is Tobia Aronnax of the Crossbone Vanguard. We've got your back. Thank him for his cooperation at once. Aye, sir. Deploy the Vangray, Kodai. Along with the Cosmo Falcon Squadron, sir? Negative. Just the Vangray. On it, sir. Why are they sending so many troops to Mars? Is the Jupiter Empire using Mars as a stepping stone to attack Earth? Mobile units, fall in on the Yamato's position. We'll be able to turn the tide of battle in our favor if we remain within easy reach. If you drift too far out of the range of the Yamato's comms, we're going to be in big trouble. So the Yamato, a Gundam pirate, and a mysterious faulty machine walk into a fight with the Jupiter Empire. This doesn't look good. Oh, and didn't that executive officer say something about the Vangray having a pilot verification system? Or am I just making things up? Can you hear me, Murakumo? This is the captain speaking. You have one order. Make it back alive. That is all. Aye, aye, Captain. That's an order I can follow. Alright. Okay. Thank you, Eggroll. Alright, so all the others I want to kill with these new guys. The Jupiter Empire. Do they think they can use Mars as a stepping stone to attack Earth? Don't they know what's happened? There's no point in torturing Earth anymore. I have never heard of Crossbones Gundam. Has anybody watched this series? Honestly, it reminds me of the Kai. Oh. So Crossbone Gundam is a manga series that never got adapted into anime. The music I'm hearing is a Gundam video game original. Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. Great Juzo Akita appointed me to this position. I've got to fight like my life depends on it. The 25th Squadron is still alive and well, Commander Okita. Okay, that's one for Vangray. Whoop. Yes, one support unit gets gets 4 kills. So I'm going to see how this all goes. Why would I let you shoot me down? Looks like it's going to be the Vangray getting that love. The design of this thing is really ridiculous. Here's a new one. Yeah, the design of this thing reminds me of that Power Rangers series that had like a pirate theme. Go Kiger. Oh no, Power Rangers did the pirate theme. They just didn't make it fully power theme. Pirate, whatever. Yeah, only the suits, I guess, is the best way to put it. So that's one each now. Crap, what's the best way to do this? Both of them have one. Actually, did he? No, did we get 2 on the Vangray? Shoot, did I get a second one? I've lost count. That is true, I can just defend. Okay, looks like it got... Shoot, I'm looking for it. Saying score of 5? Either way, I need one of them to kill the rest. And we have a new Gundam here, so let's give him the We're just going to use our pirate Gundam here. That way, We get to show it off. What in the world? Damn. That was brutal. Okay. They really do want to make you feel powerful in this early bit, don't they? I think this is our last weapon for this mobile suit. Okay. The extra rocket helped. Before it was like 2 shots. Like, really? That's it? But the rocket launcher at the end, that does add to the coolness. Oops. There we go. Or the OC were usually overpowered. Oh, here's there's an attack we didn't see before. There we go. We did it! I took over this X1. There's no way I can lose. I know you're still out there somewhere, Kincaid. You too, Captain Barra. Enemy forces eradicated. The Altania base is officially liberated. Now we just need to retrieve the materials inside. I want to know more about the Empire's movements. Ihara, make contact with that Gundam. Yes, sir. Man, that thing is leaps and bounds above other mobile weapons. That's a Gundam for you, I guess. It's a pirate's Gundam, though. He's probably got some serious piloting skills. The Vangray, the Yamato, and a Gundam. We might be able to pull off some interesting tactical maneuvers between us if we work together. Oh, very nice, Karagoza. So things on Earth really are that bad. Yes, but the Yamato launched to try and turn the situation around. And it'd be disastrous if the Jupiter Empire mounts an invasion like they did 2 years ago. The Federation couldn't stop it, could they? Mr. Aronnax, Tobia is fine. Can I ask you a question about yourself? Go ahead. I was still at officer school during the Jupiter War, but I heard about the exploits of the Crossbone Vanguard space pirates. And it turns out that their ace pilot is younger than me. You were just a boy during the Jupiter War, right? The ace you're asking about, the pilot of the X-1 I mean, was someone else. Lieutenant Kodai, excuse me. Though I did fight in the Jupiter War as well. Thank you for clarifying. I wish to thank your crew for taking on the Jupiter Empire in place of the Federation. We had no other choice. The planet bomb hadn't arrived and the Federation had its hands full with the Gamelas. And now things are even worse. My crew and I have taken up the Crossbone Vanguard mantle from Barra Rona and her crew. We're just doing what we can. We rescue survivors from Gamela's ravaged colonies and battle those who would take advantage of chaos in order to rob others. We initially supported those who escaped to Mars as part of that endeavor, but that proved difficult when the Jupiter Empire reappeared. Are they going to invade Earth again? I can't say for sure. The Earth is crippled, It'll just it'll just waste away even if they don't attack it. What's the point? Crux Dogati, supreme leader of the Empire, was after a very personal type of revenge, and he wanted to wipe out the Earth in order to satiate his bloodlust. Now that he's been defeated, however, I can't think of anyone among those who've remained who share such all-consuming rage toward Earth. And yet, here we are. They're building an army on Mars. Okay, so they're using people in, getting everybody set to it. So I think, what is it, Super Robot Wars 30 or something like that is one theme. Certain regions have taken catastrophic levels of damage, and after all these people have been through, after they tried to escape to Mars, we fought with all we had, but the X-1 is the only decent suit in our possession. That said, we were able to destroy the Jupiter Empire forces that landed. I don't think we'll learn any more about their plans unless we pay their stronghold a visit, by which you mean a visit to Jupiter itself. What do you say, Kodai? Care to hire us as your guides to Jupiter? Did you say hire you? Just think of us as your bodyguards. You can even get them to make the first move if you set a course that goes right by Jupiter. I don't have that kind of authority. I can't send the Yamato to war with the Jupiter Empire. Let me rephrase that then. Take me and my crew to Jupiter. We don't have the means to reach Jupiter ourselves, but we can't let the Empire rest if they are in fact rebuilding. This was your angle from the start, wasn't it? It's not the worst idea though, is it? In fact, it's kind of a win-win. You might be right. I'll speak with the commander myself. Have you finished talking, Lieutenant Kodai? Yes, Officer Nini. Did you find the wave motion engine capacitor? We did, thankfully. Tokugawa's engineers are already working on it. Good. It sounds like we've cleared the first hurdle. Oh, and I've brought someone aboard. How'd it go, Tobiah? Boy, you can tell the difference in art style. Lieutenant Kodai here says he will make a proposal to the commander for us. Are you also a member of the Crossbone Vanguard? I'm Bernadette Briette. Thanks for taking us to Jupiter. Wait a minute. What does she mean by us? We're the only ones from the Crossbone Vanguard who will be traveling to Jupiter. The remaining members will remain on Mars, assisting the survivors and defending it from the Empire. But if you go to Jupiter, you'll be... I've been to Jupiter before, Captain. Let's just say I'm the Crossbone Vanguard's resident expert on Jupiter. Or we could say I'm Tetanith Dogati, daughter of Supreme Leader Crux Dogati. You can't be serious. There were official records that claimed Crux Dogati had a daughter, but I never would have guessed you'd be at the heart of a very group that brought the Empire down. That is precisely why I cannot stand idly by while the Jupiter Empire rebuilds. Understandably, I will alert the commander to your presence as well. Thank you. So the Yamato is venturing far beyond the Milky Way in order to save Earth. Good night, Chris. You take care. Super Robot Wars 30 is the latest one, also the biggest. Estimates at least 4 times the size of anything that came before. Holy crap. Wow. We've got to do our part to protect Earth from the Empire, lest their journey be in vain. Alright. Off to Jupiter. Or we're still on Mars. Sasha's grave. So this is where Sasha was laid to rest. It is. She was dead by the time Kodai and I found her. She made the long journey all by herself. It was her way of extending a helping hand, I guess. The least we could do was give her a proper burial. And she should be mourned. She made the ultimate sacrifice. A sacrifice we will honor when we reach Iskandar. We have to make it. I hope you heard that, Sasha. We're going to your homeland. That's a promise. From 168,000 light years away, you set your sights on Earth. And in completing that staggering journey, you gave us hope and courage in our hour of need. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain. Man, I'm just no good with sentimental situations. Which begs the question, why are you here? Yo, easy there, bonehead. I've got my reasons for showing up, okay? And those reasons would be... Now, Bernadette, guys like me always keep a secret or two. Besides, I said I'm no good with sentimental stuff. Thank you for coming with us, Tobiah. No, thank you. I wanted to pay my respects to Sasha as well. So, will you accompany us to Jupiter as well? It would be my pleasure. There's just one thing I would like to ask of you. What is it, Lieutenant Shima? Would you remove this skull in your Gundam's chest? Excuse you? We would be hard-pressed to allow known pirates to travel aboard our ship. Even so, the skull heart is the soul of the Crossbone Vanguard. It's what protects us. You can't just erase it. It was a joke, nothing more. Forget I mentioned it. Was it, though? You seemed pretty serious. You can keep it, Tobiah. Shima, like his father before him, takes protocol very seriously. Wow, I didn't know there was a history there. He must have been thrilled when you took your first voyage as a newly minted lieutenant. My father is dead. He was killed in the first battle with the Gamillans back on Earth. I'm sorry to hear that. It's fine. We should return to the ship and prepare to depart for Jupiter. And the first attempt at warp speed in human history. We'll be covering a fair distance considering this is only a test. It's incredible. I can't believe that we're going to make the trip from Mars to Jupiter in an instant. By any other means, it should take days. The warp has to succeed. Otherwise, there is no way we can make the 168,000 light-year journey to Iskandar and back inside a year. I have to say 168,000 a lot. So basically, you're saying the warp to Jupiter is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, right? The Jupiter Empire will no doubt be waiting for us. How big is their army? Are they really planning to invade Earth once more? I suppose I'll find out soon enough. We have arrived at the opening of the warp, sir. Well, this is it. We are about to warp to Jupiter airspace. We may even have to engage the Jupiter Empire upon arrival. Think they'll be waiting for us? I would count on it. This was not our original course of action, but it is vital to the protection of our home. Furthermore, our entire endeavor hinges upon the success of this warp. All crew members should perform their final checks. I've received a report from the engineering officer Tokugawa. All systems are go. Hey boss? What is it, Yabu? Do you really think it's possible to bend space-time? No idea. Sometimes you just gotta leap before you look. We're all gonna die. Whew. Who knew I'd get to drink booze in subspace? This is gonna be a great day. What the hell? Again with the sake? Are you sure that's wise, Doctor? Who wouldn't celebrate in anticipation of mankind's greatest achievement? I mean, how could you not? You've been saying that for a while now. Why did we focus on those two characters? What has Captain Kato been muttering to himself all this time? Could it be a sutra? I heard he grew up in a temple, but this is a little much. I can't focus. Sounds like it's over. 1 minute to warp test. Look, see me. Confirmed coordinates of wormhole opening. Confirmed. Jupiter spatial point S8630. Coordinates locked. Increasing speed from 12 to 33 space knots. 36 space knots. Final countdown. You got the idea. Let's warp. There must have been a remake of this Space Battleship Yamato show. Or they reanimated it for this game. Pretty much Time Sage. I kind of get the idea of what they're going with, but yeah. You can kind of see what the Yamato storyline is and how they like, okay, this has to happen, and hey, we get the chance to squeeze this in here because it aligns with this sort of thing. So it's finding pieces that fit in together. How that works for Evangelion, though, I have no clue. Warp complete. Confirm coordinates. Jupiter S8630, our intended destination, sir. It was a success, Commander. Indeed. Incredible! We did it! If we can increase the distance covered by each warp, even our 168,000 light-year goal will be within reach. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Yes, sir. Commencing reconnaissance of the Jupiter Empire. Where are you going, Tobiah? The data we acquired from the fallen enemy troops on Mars indicates that there is a Jupiter Empire base ahead. I'm going to scout it out. And I'm guessing you want me to join you. Back-to-back deployments are pretty rough though, eh? I wouldn't complain, Soji. I'll have you snap Captain Kato out of his repose. No way, man. I think I'd rather face down the entire Jupiter Empire by myself. It's just that Commander Okita has a tendency to work me to the bone. That's because he has high hopes for you. Oh boy. Have you come to sing my praises in person? Take that as you will. I see how this looks. You're not looking at me, you're looking at the Vangray. Or I see how it is. You're not looking at me, you're looking at the Vangray. Precisely. Ouch. You didn't have to agree so quickly, you know. Now that the first warp test is complete, I want to focus my attention on this machine of yours. See to it that you come back in one piece. Believe me, I was planning on that before it was in order. Should we get this show on the road, Tobiah? Yeah. Be careful, Tobiah. Thank you, Bernadette. I'm off. You've got nothing to worry about, Bernadette. I'll bring him back alive. What's interesting is that this game is taking this storyline, like you're in the middle of the storyline of Space Battleship Yamato, but the storyline of Gundam Crossbones, whatever, is already over. Hey, Blade Blower, how's it going? Star Blazers was remastered and redubbed a few years ago along with a later follow-up. It was on Funimation for a while. Oh, I missed that. That would have been cool to actually see. The 2012/13 remake. Was that well regarded? And you are far too kind, Blade Blower. The analyzer has issued that report you asked for. Shouldn't you have canceled the deployment in order to get a better look at that mech? I wanted to, but it seems Commander Okita has an idea or two about deploying mobile units. Does he now? Yes, depending on the situation, it seems they may become an effective anti-Gamila's weapon. I do question the design of the female outfits in this game. Don't move, I've got some questions for you. Lucky you running into the reconnaissance unit. You get to give us some info before we move on to your base. Do you really plan to make a prisoner of me? Yes, but don't worry, we'll let you live. Now help us out here. What? Help you out? Don't be ridiculous. I shall never be the prisoner of Earthlings. Don't think we're going to let you get away. No, he's going to... All Earthlings shall soon perish, and you too shall be exterminated by Amuro Ray. What? Who is Amuro Ray? No, he's from the original Gundam. What the heck? He destroyed himself. The subjects of the Jupiter Empire are not averse to sacrificing their lives that they are doing so in service of Crux Dogati, their supreme leader. I thought that was just a story from the Jupiter War. Besides, Dogati's dead. Why keep all that up? I guess old habits die hard. Maybe so. Right now I'm more curious about that guy's last words. He mentioned Amuro Ray, didn't he? That's what I heard too. Do you know that name, Soji? He's a legend, an ace pilot from nearly 100 years ago. 100 years ago. That would have been the 1-year war. I heard his story in pilot training lectures. He was the most powerful new type in the 1-year war. I see. Oh yeah, I forgot about new. I've never seen an actual Gundam show that actually has new types. It's easier that way, Time Sage. And the strongest pilot in Earth Federation history. He piloted an RX-78 Gundam. They called him the White Meteor. He had over 100 confirmed kills. A true hero, he saved Earth from a giant meteorite. That was during Char's Rebellion, right? That's the one. Legend had it he was even behind the Axis shock phenomenon. That's incredible. I'm pretty sure half of his accomplishments have been made up and exaggerated, but the existence of Amuro Ray has become part of Federation lore. And now he's in the Jupiter Empire? That seems strange. I certainly can't believe it. He was declared MIE and he'd be well over 100 years old, assuming he's even alive. Ah, but he wasn't declared dead, was he? That means there's a chance he is still alive. Yeah, but he'd have to be in cryosleep or a cyborg. The Jupiter Empire has that kind of technology. We can't let this lie. Come on, Tobiah. We'll contact the Yamato and tell them we're heading for the base. Wow. What? I'm just surprised. I had no idea you were so driven, Soji. I'm a pilot, Tobiah. If I hear the name Amuro Ray, you better believe I'm going to be curious. We can't waste any more time. The rest of those guys have no doubt put the base on high alert. Yes, sir. So this Amuro Ray is part of the Jupiter Empire. I can't wait to see what'll greet us now. Char ended up being the big bad of Mobile Suit Gundam, right? Whew. Memories of a Fallen Star. That is the Jupiter Empire's base. What do you think will come out? Demons? Snakes? Mobile suits? Well, I don't see any Gundams. You know he's not going to strut out here on a Gundam just because he's Amuro Ray, right? If there's one thing the Empire hates, it's Gundams. They're the symbol of the Federation's victory in the Jupiter War. No way would he pilot a Gundam here. You've got a point there. Watch yourself. You're in a Gundam 2, you know. Believe me, I understand the significance of my X1. Especially since Kincaid gave it to me. Okay, you've got more experience facing off against the Empire in combat. I'm counting on you here. Roger that. Let's start with the enemies on the front lines. I'm just hoping they were bluffing when they mentioned Amuro Ray. Oh wow, defeat all enemies within 3 turns. I could not even tell you, Etherville. Alright, I gotta defeat these 4 in 3 turns. Well, turn 1. So really 2 turns. Let's see, this one does the most damage. Alright, let's do it. I do kind of dig the design of this Gundam. Love how he's just like, whatever. Ah, critical, but still not enough. I feel like this is giving us a little preview of what to expect when we get to Project Cross Zone. Use spirits to help the attacks. Got it. Ooh, actually hit me. Did not expect to actually take damage at this point, I'll be honest. Hey, level up. There we go.
この身に変えてのガンダムをよしペイントに引っかかってくれた帝国名証拠りもなく
Excellent. I don't know what Bullseye and Flicker does. Guess we'll try it and see what happens. Actually, I don't think I have enough. No, these aren't quite Zaku. Well, similar to Zaku's. Like sort of a advanced version? Should theoretically be able to there we go. Make sure we get this hit. Nice crit. Oh, good night, Cat Evie. Should be the last little bit. And done in 3 turns. Well, so far we've gotten 30,000 bonus money, so that's nice. We've made it through the Vanguard. There's still no sign of Amuro Ray. Unless we kicked his butt without noticing? I guess that's possible. What? What's going on, Tobiah? I have no idea. What is this feeling? It's coming from the base. Hang in there, Tobiah. Watch out, Soji. It's coming. What is? I don't know, but it's headed right for us. Is that the Empire's latest model? Ugh, it's so fast. You don't think that's... Could it be Amuro Ray? I don't think so. But those piloting skills aren't natural. I don't quite know how to put this, but the power I felt from that pilot is also emanating from the base. You're saying there's more than one pilot in that base? Pirate scum, if you thought you could roll straight up to the front door of our base, you are fatally mistaken. Are they communicating in an open channel? Before you die, I should tell you that the pilot of the Amakusa you see before you is none other than the legendary new type himself, Amuro Ray. Don't be ridiculous. There's no way a 100-year-old man could be such a sharp pilot. How observant of you. It is in fact a perfect copy of the great Amuro Ray's mind. A copy? We obtained the flight computer from Amuro Ray's unit during the 1-year war. We were able to craft simulations using the data. From there, we simply had to subject our bio brains to those simulations. Bio... That's a little ridiculous. Bio brains, they're the organic computers onto which Crux Dogati's consciousness was transferred. We repeat this cycle on untold numbers of them, creating an endless supply of bio brains containing the exact same piloting skills as Amuro Ray. Not even Amuro Ray himself would object to such an existence. Pretty sure he would. So he's piloting that Gundam ripoff right now? Precisely. We now have the ultimate pilot under our control. Between the Amakusa and the Bio Brains, we've created not only the final weapon, but the final soldier. Well, Tobiah, curiosity killed the cat. We started chasing Amuro Ray, and now we're in way over our heads. But we can't let the Jupiter Empire walk all over us with a weapon like that. I'm with you on that one. Let's do this, Tobiah. I'd love to be able to say we're the ones to take down Amuro Ray. Somebody's confident. You pretty much have to be at times like this. Alright, I'm with you. Let's go. That's more like it. You're wasting your time. Take care of them, Amakusa. Well, if you're not going to hold back, I'll come at you with everything I've got. Can we really defeat a weapon with the reaction time of the strongest new type? An enemy that pulls the trigger at a moment's notice. Oh, I already got it. Cool. And we've already gone, so in face. Bio brains, right? They're mother brains. $15,000. We might be in trouble. It is just a brain in a jar. Well, I have a 50% chance of actually hitting. Oh man, wait till I tell the aircraft squad I went up against Amuro Ray. So I'm not even sure I'll make it out of this alive in the first place. Cool.
反撃は当然の権利だからな。こいつでぶち抜いてやる。エネルギー充填。当たれー。
Hit. How did I miss? I wonder if, I don't know if getting its mobility down will even matter. Let's just do the strongest attack. Ooh, I don't like that. %. 70% and his mobility goes down. That might be worth it. Let's try it. This is no mere machine. Its power is overwhelming. Feels like we're not supposed to win this fight. At least we hit it. Mobility did not go down though. Crap. Oh, thank God. Hey, level up. %. We will take that. Actually, it looks like its mobility did go down. Alright, let's do this.
月は俺の方にある。
There's a good hit. Some more turns like that and we'll be in great shape. Yeah, it looks good. Actually, I want to save up for guts. Being able to heal will be really nice. He really likes that ball and chain. It's so powerful, more so than any opponent we've faced yet. Tobiah, are you alright? I'm fine. The bleeding stopped. It's not even hit us. Besides, we have other things to worry about right now. Based on what I've seen, I'm starting to believe that he really did shoot down a dozen enemies in 3 minutes. Yes, that's it, Amakusa. Excellent. You've failed to hit him completely. If we can mass produce these, we may finally lay claim to the entire universe. Yeah, keep telling yourself that sweet little lie. You know the Gamillans are coming, right? Sweet little lie, he says. You Earthlings could never could see the big picture. We prefer the term realists, and you're clearly not focusing on the situation right in front of you. The Amakusa's analysis of your abilities is complete. Soon it will all be over. Here we are fighting the battle of a lifetime against a legendary pilot, and these jerks just barge right in. Soji, I've got an idea. Ooh, a secret plan to turn the tables? I don't know about that, but it's certainly worth a shot. I'm in. Leave the rest to me. Don't you want to hear the plan? We don't have time for an explanation. Even my gut is like, you've got no plan? Trust the pirate. He's clearly been through a lot more carnage than you. Well, that inspires confidence. I just hope you know what you're doing. Here goes. Okay. I'll create an opening. Keep going, Tobiah. I'm on it. If we can't attack from the front, we'll just have to rush from all sides. It's on Amuro Ray. It's on Amuro Ray, or should I say Amuro Replica? What the? I was right. It's getting confused by the Vang Ray's erratic movements. I don't care what kind of new type you are. You can't react to something you're seeing for the first time. Now let me show you the tricks I've picked up from this X1. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, nice. Get to use the pirate sword. Oh, damn. That was... Holy crap. Well, that was an awesome combo. Nice shot, Tobiah. That was incredible. I pulled it off. I used the same combo that Kincaid did. Look out, Tobiah. It's still moving. Say what? That beam. Never let your guard down. We have Gundams and the Yamato. You mustn't stop until the enemy has been destroyed. A voice. Oh, I guess this is Kincaid. Oh, good night, egg roll. Take care. But that last attack was pretty nice. Kincaid, is that really you? Oh, but you're no longer Kincaid anymore. I'm afraid I have to go by Kincaid now. Why? I'll explain later. Focus on fighting the Jupiter Empire. Tobiah, Murakumo, fall in our position and regroup. Roger. That's the Yamato. All units are to cooperate with Kincaid now and attack the Jupiter Empire's base. The Hayabusa will intercept any enemies that approach the Yamato. The Gundams and Vang Ray shall form the front line. Roger. The Cosmo Falcon Squadron shall move to defend. Be careful. That new unit is being piloted by a BioBrain copy of Amuro Ray's mind. Did he just say Amuro Ray? The legendary ace pilot. They must have found a way to copy his combat data to a BioBrain. I knew you'd figure it out, Officer Sonata. Thanks for saving me the explanation. Amuro Ray, the first Gundam pilot. Listen up, Tobiah. You can't lose. Your reputation as Earth's last Gundam pilot is at stake. I know. I won't let you down. I'll use this X1 you've entrusted to me to take out this imposter. Alright. Yeah, the new attack introduction was really cool. Alright, we got this new VSBR. Let's do beam rifle. Dang, that's really good. Alright, let's do it. Sicily will have to remain Bararona for the rest of her life if we don't defeat the Jupiter Empire. I don't. That's why I must put an end to it. I don't know that reference at all. Hit and away. Oh, I can move now. Actually. There we go. Oh, no worries, Etherville. You take care. Ooh, the beam Zomba that I just got. Oh, nice crit. You take those. All right, we can actually use the Yamato. Yeah, that's probably good for now. Although I probably should use it to get some levels on it. Mega Machine Cannon. There's a ton of Gundam shows. Oh, it's one of these silly things. Magnetic coating. Alright, let's get in there. Let's see the beam Zomba again. That's still such a cool attack. Just combines everything. And... Oh, I missed that was the ray. Looks like the Vang Ray movements are really throwing it for a loop. Now I've just got to exploit it for all it's worth. I'll show this machine how humans can improvise. Oh, I got its health back. Not cool. Yeah, this will work. Oh, I can actually... That's cool, you can switch between all of them. Wow, you can actually heal ally units. That's cool. This can't be their base. There aren't enough enemies here. Was the Jupiter Empire really rebuilding? Oh, no worries, Alpha Lion. Thanks for stopping by. Weird that I gotta go first. They got to stay in place in order to use that one. Bummer. I may not have a unit of my own, but I've got plenty of reasons to fight. There's no backing down now. It's still not dead. Got a level at least. Okay, F91 and the Vang Ray are the lowest. Not enough for the level, but this should take care of it. And we gotta do it in the coolest way possible. Ooh, only 65. Let's do it. Definitely a machine, but there's no way this is the same Amuro Ray who saved Earth from an asteroid. Let's do this. I won't let you use another pilot as a weapon. That'll do it. Tobiah is now my strongest character. Well, other than the Yamato itself. Impossible! How could the Amakusa be defeated? You did it, Tobiah! But it looks like the BioBrain units are getting away. Let's worry about them later. We've got to tear this base apart. Roger. Murakumo and Tobiah have entered the enemy base. Hold our current position. We'll keep this area secure. The inside of this base has been totally wrecked. They can't mass produce these BioBrains here anymore. There you are, pirate scum. Not all the enemy units retreated. Now that the Amakusa's gone, I have nothing left to lose. I'm going down and I'm taking you with me. Oh, weird spacesuit. What's he doing? I've pressed the self-destruct button. This base will explode in a matter of minutes. Are you nuts? You can't escape. You can't escape. I've sealed all the doors inside the base. You're going to risk your life to get us at a time when everyone's just struggling to survive? How depraved are you? That son of a... Soji, we need to find a way out of here first. I know that. I'm not just going to sit here and let him blow us up. Though escaping is easier said than done. Ugh. What the... What's wrong, Tobiah? It's a voice. I can hear a voice. Okay, got it. So that's how we get out of here. Energy readings are off the charts. The base is going to explode. Murakumo, Tobiah. Did we lose them? No, they're all right. Murakumo and Tobiah's units have reported in. Good. Great job, both of you. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to make it. Did that thing really just help them escape? Wait, was the BioBrain the one guiding us? Watch out, if that thing gets recovered by the Jupiter Empire, it could be disastrous. Destroy it at once. I don't think that'll be necessary. Okay. No vital signs from the BioBrain detected. We didn't even get to thank it. Why did it help us? Oh, new types are psychics? Okay. Whew. The wound in your face will probably leave a scar. It looks like I look even more like a pirate now, don't I? How can you be so cavalier about it is beyond me. Just as I thought, going toe-to-toe with a legendary new type is no easy feat, even for a pirate of your caliber. Hey Soji. Huh? Why do you think that BioBrain helped us out back there? Well, I can think of a moment for Amuro-Rei's life that might explain it. The story goes that he used his new type abilities to safely lead his partner out of a burning ship. So the voice Tobiah heard was the BioBrain channeling Amuro-Rei? It could have been, yeah. But it's a machine, just a copy of his combat record and fighting style. So why did it sound like him? Does that mean he's actually learned how to think like him? I don't know, but I'd venture a guess that it has if it's truly mimicking a new type's abilities. We may never know how much of that was just a manifestation of the copy's new type powers and how much was influenced by his true feelings. Do you believe that machines can have a heart? Let me stop you right there, Bernadette. Do I look like the kind of guy who thinks that deeply? Good point. Hey, you didn't have to agree so quickly. That aside, I think we've succeeded in wiping out the Jupiter Empire's forces. Their base is completely destroyed. Now we can focus on taking out the rest of the Empire. You may not have to. Who's this? Oh. It's been a while, Tobiah. Bernadette. Captain Barra. Forgive me, you're not Captain Barra anymore, are you? That's quite alright, Tobiah. I still go by Barra Rona. So long as the fight with the Jupiter Empire continues, she remains Barra Rona, and I remain Kincaid now. Barra, did I hear you say that we may not have to continue to press our attack on the Empire? And how did you all get to Jupiter? Or on board the Yamato for that matter? Let's take those questions one at a time. We've been living in the underground cities of Earth. 2 months ago, a refugee from Jupiter came to us. I wasn't aware there were refugees from Jupiter. Indeed, they opposed the rebuilding of the Jupiter Empire's army, so they fled. He was among them. He came to ask me as a former member of the Crossbone Vanguard to put an end to the army's violence. It seems the Crossbone Vanguard name has held great significance for them ever since Crux Dogati was overthrown. So I asked for SNRI's help. They prepared the F-91 for me, and I came from the moon to join the resistance here on Jupiter. Why didn't you rely on us? Tobiah, please. You guys work so hard to reclaim your proper names. We may be a long way from peace, but you shouldn't have to return to combat. The fight with the Jupiter Empire should be settled by my generation, Tobiah. But you have more important things to attend to than waging war on the ghosts of past enemies. Still, that aside, we heard the Yamato was headed for Jupiter, so we made plans to join up with it. So if you were leading the resistance here, you must have some information about the Empire's forces. I do. The base you destroyed today was the last of them. Are you serious? Hold on, does that mean that battle marks the end of the Jupiter Empire? Did we just destroy the last of them? As a matter of fact, yes. Unbelievable. What did they hope to accomplish with such a small force and a brand new weapon? Allow me to rephrase that. The Empire forces have left Jupiter, but the Empire itself has yet to fall. Does that mean... Please tell me they're not headed for Earth? No, they're not. They have set out for the outer reaches of space. Why? Now that the Gamillas are threatening to destroy Earth, it would appear they have lost interest in us. Crux Dogati's personal grudge against Earth seems to have been a driving factor behind the Empire's previous invasion. Not to mention, there is a general sentiment among the people that laying claim to Earth was no longer necessary. They may have decided it wasn't worth fighting over a system of the Gamillas effectively control. Is that so? This is good news, though. We came here ready for war, but it's just as well that there won't be any more bloodshed. I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Why not? There are others who threaten the people simply trying to get by in this region. You don't mean... I do. There is a Gamilla's base here on Jupiter. Thank you, Darth Chrono. I definitely need it. Oh, I can actually get this stuff now. Is this all pilots? Oh, I can put this stuff on them. I see. Interesting. Ah, okay. So this is how you make them stronger. Is you can just shove it all, like spend money, increase the power. I see. Out of curiosity, how much money do I need to fully upgrade just this? Oh, you know, just 935,000 for one. Really, it's a bargain. It's the Yakuza Zero way, Darth Chrono. Doesn't feel like we need that yet. Okay. We'll keep saving up for now. Well, we have enough time to get a little bit more story in. Commander Schultz. What is it, Gans? That Terran ship has reportedly appeared near the floating continent base of Zupist. Impossible. They should still be drifting through the inner planets. They have also picked up signs of space wake from a Geshu Tam jump. They performed a jump? We can't be entirely sure, sir. Should we inform Commander Goer on planet Balin, whatever. And just what do you think will happen if we do? No, we'll handle this ourselves. Have Redletta take the fight to them. Yes, sir. How did those filthy Terrans suddenly build a ship capable of breaking the light speed? Love how these Gamillans are just human. What you are seeing is a synthesis of existing data and Kincaid's intel depicting the enemy base's surroundings. Hit and run is historically the best passive. That's why it's locked that far on the skill tree and in this and SRWX. Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed our X1 got to do that once. I just didn't take advantage of it. That must be the asteroid where the base is located. And that floating continent is spot on. It is roughly the same surface area as Australia, geez, as well as its own atmosphere. We have also spotted Gamillan flora. The same ones eating away at the Earth? Yes, sir, which is to say that they have artificially created the climate on this asteroid. We believe that they have consolidated on Jupiter in anticipation of employing Gamillas forming on Earth. So if they were to take over Earth, they would attempt to alter the environment so it more closely matches their own? That is our operating assumption, yes. I don't know where in the universe they came from, but if they think they can treat other planets like their personal gardens, they've got another thing coming. So long as Gamillans occupy the floating continent, there will be no rest for the people living on Jupiter. In fact, the colony on Jupiter has already endured several attacks. Previously, the Jupiter Empire kept the Gamillans engaged in battle, leaving them unable to attack the colonists. Now that they're gone, it's a matter of time. So the Jupiter Empire may have been fleeing the Gamillans' attacks by heading for the outer reaches. We cannot turn a blind eye to the colonists' plight, and the Gamillans, for their part, are probably watching our movements and planning to attack us. There is no backing down. We need to settle this now. Understood. We will stick with our previous strategy. The Vagray and the two Gundams shall form the front line. The Yamato and the Hayabusa will provide covering fire so the front line may advance. Given the size of the base, there is a chance that the Gamillans will deploy a battleship of their own. Can we fight with the Vagray and Gundams alone? That will be enough firepower. Though these units have way better abilities than the mobile suits the Federation typically deploys. Their added mobility should give them the upper hand when it comes to taking on cruisers. You're talking about super robots, aren't you? Mechs that push the limits of robotics? Mass-produced mobile suits prize usability, reparability, and consistency over firepower. That turns mobile suit units into tightly packed bait for Gamillan cannons, which frees up the fleets of battleships to take on a key role in, so you're seeing artillery is key. Spoken like a true artillery man. You guys always underestimate mobile suits. If we can lay down enough firepower to keep the enemy busy and let the mobile suits slip through their defenses, however, that's another story entirely. And that's where we come in, eh? Ah, has my plan finally clicked with Kodai? Current theories aside, the only effective method of dealing with the Gamillans is turning the Yamato's cannons loose on them. To that end, Commander, the technicians have completed work on an ordnance that utilizes energy from the wave motion engine. It has been installed on the bow. A new weapon? The Dimensional Wave Implosion Emission Cannon. We simply call it the Wave Motion Gun. Ah yes, this Wave Motion Gun is the thing that inspired the Hadoken. That's certainly less of a mouthful. What kind of weapon is it? Put simply, it redirects all the excess energy generated by the wave motion engine into a beam fired by our cannons. The resulting gravitational force creates a micro black hole that briefly releases Hawking radiation. Turning this ship into a giant cannon? You're not too far off the mark. This is all way over my head. I assume the wave motion gun will have to undergo a test firing first. In due time. In the meantime, this operation shall proceed with mobile weapon units at its core. Now that's what I like to hear. Alright, let's hit that base with everything we've got and send the Gamilla's Empire packing. Blah. The operation shall commence at hour 0130. All units prepare to deploy. Yes, sir. I guess we're going to kick in their front door. Yep, the drawing in of energy and firing it is the inspiration. Give him hell, Morikumo. I'll do what I can. What is this I'll do what I can stuff? You're representing the aircraft squad out there. You'd better do what we're sending you out there to do. Got it, sir. Yes, sir. Man, what's up with Captain Kato? It seems that some of the weapons officer Nambu's comments during the briefing got under his skin. We'll protect the Yamato while the rest of you clear a path for it. Let's work together and give this mission a 110%. Roger that. I've got some unfinished business with the Gamila's Empire myself. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, everybody, let's do this. We all have our orders. You execute yours and we'll execute ours. Do us proud. Yeah, we all have our orders. Anomaly on the Jovian front. I wonder how many scenarios are in this game. The closer we get, the more imposing it feels. I just had a realization. So this is where Space Australia comes from in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Yeah, the scariest part is that they had the technology to bring all of this to our solar system. That's the kind of enemy we're up against. I'm picking up signals on the radar. Gamila's warships inbound. Well, that's a lot. A battleship, 2 astro carriers, multiple fighters. Looks like they sent a welcoming party after all. Launch the mobile suit unit. Mobile suit unit, launch. Kincaid, are you sure you don't want to pilot the X-1? What are you talking about? When I gave it to you, you told me you won't return it to me. I did, but you're the Crossbone Vanguard's ace pilot now. There was a lot of talk about the Skullheart on Jupiter. Besides, Kato said it himself. You must carry out the orders given to you. You're right. I hate to interrupt such a tender moment, but I have to make sure you're both ready. If we slip up, the Yamato's toast. Yeah, we get it already. I'm more worried about the captain chewing us out first. What? You can't be serious. Just trying to lighten the mood before we head out. If you say so. All units commence operation. The assault on the Gamila's Empire begins now. 12 enemies within 4 turns. Holy crap. 52 normal scenarios plus a few secret stages in between. Holy crap. Most of the mechs in this particular installment are from the real robot series rather than super robots, and in fact, humanoid mecha units are considered outdated compared to the Yamato and other non-bipedal craft. And the Yamato itself being in the game broke all sorts of rules previously established. Oh. Interesting. Well, with that being said... Wait. Apparently we're on hard mode. Alright. This will be a good spot to suspend now. Yeah. I gotta say, the sheer amount of reading for this game is intimidating. And saying it all out loud, oh my god. My mouth is kind of dry. It's kind of crazy we only got through 4 maps in the amount of time we had. Weird. But that being said, the game's fun. The game is absolutely fun and certainly appeals to a certain subset. You know, if you're a Mobile Suit fan or robot fan, this certainly hits that spot. And yeah, we need voice actors. Yeah, that'd be nice. Clearing a majority of SR objectives puts you on hard mode. I see. So it's the better you do, the harder it gets. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, that is Super Robot Wars V, at least the opening hours. I think it's quite fun. I think it's a lot of fun. Just very wordy. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back on Saturday for more. Actually, I wanted to say the start of another Code Recollection, but as another reminder, nope, it's the letter V, not 5, because there are far more than 5 of these Super Robot Wars. But yeah, just as a reminder, Saturday is going to be Fortune Street, as I'm joining up with Clark's Madness over on that and playing with Daniel and Triss. So look forward to that. Sunday will be more Fire Emblem Echoes as we continue through Act 3. Monday will be more Sonic and Shadow Generations. Wednesday will be more Misadventures of Tronbon. And oh wait, I think, if memory serves, let me double check on this. Our next single stream game is Amy's Choice, The Logical Journey of the Zoombinis, via her iPad. So that'll be interesting. What a shift. Oh, goodness. But, yeah, look forward to all of that. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's see who we can raid real quick. It's an edutainment game that she grew up with, Harris Live. So, I've never played it either. But, yeah, she loves it though. So I'm excited to check it out. See if it holds up in the same way as those Humongous Entertainment games. Oh, the V is supposed to be read as Voyage. That makes sense. But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see who we can raid real quick. Let's see. We can either raid Grant, who's playing Secret of Evermore, or Laughing Boy, who's playing, looks like Family Feud? Or watching Family Feud and guessing themselves through that gaggle thing that it was happening before. Any preferences? I got a good raid message for this. Chatbot. Oh boy. All right. Let's go ahead and do Family Feud. That seems weird and fun. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Look forward to seeing you hopefully on Saturday for the Fortune Street stream. Or if you're otherwise, I'll see you for the next single session stream of the logical journey. Let me try this again. The logical journey of the Zoombinis. So until then, everyone, bye.